Good morning, and welcome to the garden. Welcome to Garden Conversations with Rose. And today it's Thursday, July 25th, 2024. Friends, I am in my beautiful nature wild, and I'm actually in the botanical gardens in the city of Roseau. I have taken some time because I had other business to do in the city, but I've taken the time to come and sit here in the garden and do some reflection. I had a sad occurrence on Monday just past. My mother, my mother who celebrated her 97th birthday in the month of April, sadly passed away on Monday. I want to let you know that at this point I still am not quite there as it pertains to totally taking in all of that. We all know that death is part of life, and of course she herself would have lived a full life. But when those bricks are thrown at us, we are never quite able to totally come to terms with it. I've seen my mom go through so many bouts of illnesses. I've seen her go down to the lowest on many occasions, and I was always thrilled and enthralled and stunned by how quickly she would have come back. I think this time, however, it had been a bit too much for her. And so she passed away peacefully on Monday. This set of emotions that are going through me are so varied. I've had my moments of bawling out my eyes. I've had my quiet moments of just quiet sobbing. I've had moments of absolutely no emotion. And I just need to find a way to come to terms with all of that. While my siblings and I and other family members are thinking about her passing, we often reminisce and reflect on her sayings. And so we have started talking about a few of her sayings, things that she would have said to us that we'll remember as impactful. So one of the sayings I want to share with you this morning is that one where she always said to us, learn to live with the devil in hell. When I heard her say that as a child, I had no idea what she was talking about. I simply had no understanding of what she actually meant. But as I matured and grew old and would myself come onto situations and would have had experiences, I have garnered what I think she meant by that saying. So I'm thinking she actually meant that in your life you will come upon several types of interactions and relationships, some of them that are pretty close to you, and on occasion individuals may be quite obnoxious, may be quite difficult to work or deal with or even habitate with. And we have to find a way of pushing through despite. Of course, it isn't to say that we're going to allow ourselves to be served on other people's platters or taken advantage of from time to time. But what I think she meant is that we have to find a way to carve out for ourselves a comfortable space, even as we of necessity must work or interact or even on occasion live with someone who is quite not what we want them to be, or quite not a good human. So as I throw that out to all of you out there, as you go through your interactions, your relationships, your encounters, some of which you have to deal with for some good amount of time, find a way, find something within yourself to make it a bit more comfortable for you, so that you won't have to go now under or have the ants all over you. Have a blessed Thursday, and remember to be good to yourself, and of course be good and kind to someone else. My mom was a kind human, a good human, and I think that trait would have registered with all of her children. And so I think it's always important to be kind to someone else.